Well, we're certainly in game prep mode with the team and staff, and excited about the opportunity to go down to Auburn. It's going to be an unbelievable challenge for our team. We know they're going to be playing hard and excited about the game, but we're certainly going to do those same things as well. I think the excitement level around the program is very high, and today and tomorrow the plan is to improve and get better and see where it goes.
How many guys do you feel like you play 10 guys tomorrow, or just wait and see when you get in the game?
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. I do think we'll play a lot of guys, and I think I'm hoping our depth can be a positive for us, like it was in the exhibition. But a lot of those kind of things will be in-game adjustments and that kind of thing. But I do again think that we will have a lot of different lineups on the floor and play with good depth.
A great test to open up the season with a big crowd, big environment on the road.
It is, and I wanted to challenge this team in a lot of different ways, and this is a pretty big challenge right out of the gate. We want to build on the momentum from last year, but also understand that this is a singular game that will be looked at the end of the season as a singular game. But having said that, there is an understanding of that it is an in-state rival, an understanding that this is a big series and important. But at the same time, we also understand our goal today and tomorrow is to improve, get to the point that we're going to put our best showing out there, and hopefully that'll be good enough.
For the first game of the year, what's your opinion on playing a big hostile game like this as opposed to maybe some random cupcake game?
Well, I think it's good for our program right now. And when we look at our schedule every year, there's only so much you can control, but certain things you can control. And we wanted to test our guys early and get on the road and test ourselves on the road. And this is obviously, we keep saying it's going to be a big time challenge, but our team, when we talk to them in the off season, they want to be challenged. As a staff, we want to have a big time schedule and put ourselves against the best we possibly can.
Obviously, you guys will evolve throughout the year, but what do you need to see on Friday to be optimistic about the rest of the season?
Well, as much as anything, I want an overall good performance. To have success down there, we're going to have to play with a great deal of poise. We're going to have to match their energy and enthusiasm. We're going to have to handle the basketball without turning it over, especially against any press that they throw out at us. And then offensively, I really want to see us start executing. We've spent a lot of time in the summer and this preseason working on our offensive execution, and I want to see if we can get some of that done and get easy baskets.
Started last year before conference kind of slow. How do you look to avoid a slow start like the 4-9 last year?
Well, we really are looking at this as an entirely different season. It's many of the same players, but we do feel like it's an entirely different team as well. We're not focused on last year's negative or last year's positives. Our focus has been very, very similar to our approach always, which is just prepare every day in practice. Once it is game time, do our best once we're out there for those 40 minutes. But we are treating this as an individual season, and this game is an individual game.
What do you feel like you've learned about your team over the last couple weeks of when you face different opponents and stuff like that?
I've learned one thing is we have a long way to go still, but I also feel like we've made progress from the end of last year till now. I think we've made progress throughout the summer, on the court, in the weight room. I think everybody is on the same page with the overall idea that our goal is to be the best we possibly can and be the best we possibly can late in the year. We have big time dreams and goals as a team, and I think everybody is willing and able to put away or put aside at a secondary level their individual goals and dreams. And to be a great team, you have to be able to do that.
Is that something, when you talk about the individual goals, is that something you have to really stress to that group, or does this group, do they kind of, could you get the feeling they kind of push those aside pretty quickly?
Well, you've heard me say many times, I do think we have a group of high character guys.
Yeah.
But human nature, whether it's me or you or any player in college basketball, wants to do well. They want individually to succeed. And I want players like that. I want kids that are driven, that want to do their best. But again, those need to be secondary to our team goals. And that's something we do stress, and I think it's important to stress with just about any team. And I will say that our team doesn't fight back with that. They understand that it is team first, and they're certainly bought into that concept.
How's the health of the team going into the year? Pretty good so far?
Yeah, little bumps and bruises and things. Certainly, this time of the year with practices day in, day out, there are some little bumps and bruises, but for the most part, I think we'll have everybody ready to go. At least that's the plan right now.